Hi, my name is Amin Shafiq from class BA1144E, and I will go through the first 5 chapters of MGT 300 Bullet Round Style. Let's go. Now first let's go through the first chapter of MGT 300, which is Information Technology. Information technology is like a business that we can sell in online and easy to follow up, such as online business, Instagram, Facebook, and etc. There are two basics information technology, which is information technology, IT, and management information system. Information system, IT, is a field concerned with the use of technology in managing and processing information. Information technology is an important enabler of business success and innovation. Management information system. Information Management System (MIS) is a general name for the business function and academic discipline covering the application of people, technologies, and procedures to solve business problems. Management Information System is a business function similar to accounting, finance, operations, and human resources. There are 4 information technology cultures, which is information functional culture, information sharing culture, information inquiring cultures, and information discovery culture. Now, let's go to chapter 2, which is competitive advantage. Competitive advantage is a product or service that an organization, customers place a greater value or than similar offerings from a competitor. Competitive advantage is temporary because competitors keep duplicate the strategy. There are 3 common tools used in industry to analyze and develop competitive advantage, which is Porter 5 forces model, Porter 3 generic strategies, and relationship between business process and value chain. Porter 5 forces model. Organizations frequently face a decision as to whether to enter a new industry or industry segment. Michael Porter's 5 forces model is a useful tool to aid in these challenging decisions. The 5 forces model helps determine the relative attractiveness of an industry. These are the followings of the 5 forces, which is buyer power, supplier power, threat of substitute products or service, threats of new entrants, and lastly, rivalry among existing companies. Next one is Porter 3 generic strategies. As the name states, there are 3 strategies in Porter 3 generic strategies, which is cost leadership. Becoming a low-cost producer in the industry allows the company to lower prices to customers. Differentiation. Using the differentiation can create competitive advantage by distinguishing their products on one or more features important to their customers. And focus strategy. Using the focus strategy concentrates on either cost leadership or differentiation. Relationship between business process and value chain. Once an organization chooses its strategy, it can be used as a tool such as the value chain and determine the success or failure of its chosen strategy. An organization creates value by performing a series of activities that Porter identified as the value chain. The value chain approach views an organization as a series of processes, each of which adds value to the product or service for each customer. Customer determine the extent to which each activity adds value to the product or service. The competitive advantage is to target high value adding activities to further enhance their value, target low value adding activities to increase their value, and perform some combination of the two. Now, chapter 3, Strategic initiatives for implementing competitive advantage. Organizations can undertake 4 high-profile strategic initiatives including supply chain management, SCM, customer relationship management, CRM, business process reengineering, BPR, and enterprise resource planning, ERP. Supply chain management. It involves the management of information flows between the among stages in the supply chain to maximize total supply chain effectiveness and profitability. There are 4 basic components of supply chain management include supply chain strategy, supply chain partner, supply chain operation, and supply chain logistic. Customers relationship management. It involves managing all aspects of customers' relationship with an organization to increase customers' loyalty and retention and organization's profitability. CRM is not just a technology but a strategy, process, and business goal that an organization must embrace on an enterprise-wide level. CRM can enable an organization to identify types of customers, design individual customer marketing campaign, treat each customer as an individual, and understand customer buying behaviors. Business process reengineering. Business process reengineering is a standardized set of activities that accomplish a specific task, such as processing a customer's order. A company can improve the way it travels the road by moving from foot to horse and horse to car. BPR looks at taking a different path, such as airplane, which ignore the road completely. Next is enterprises resource planning. It integrates all departments and functions throughout an organization into a single IT system so that employees can make decisions by viewing enterprise-wide information on all business operations. ERP system collect data from across an organization and correlates the data, generating an enterprise-wide view. Information technology in business. Chapter 4. There are 2 types of key performance indicator. It measures that are tied to business drivers. These 2 are efficiency IT metrics and effectiveness IT metrics. Efficiency IT metrics measures the performance of IT system itself, including throughput, speed, and availability, while effectiveness IT metrics measures the impact IT has on business processes and activities, including customer satisfaction, conversion rates, and sell-through increases. Efficiency IT metrics focus on technology and include throughput, transaction speed, system availability, information accuracy, web traffic, and response times, while effectiveness IT metrics focus on an organization's goals, strategies, and objectives that includes usability, customer satisfaction, conversion rates, and financial metrics. Now lastly, Chapter 5. Organizational structures. Organizational employees must work closely together to develop strategic initiatives that create competitive advantage. Ethics and security are 2 fundamental building blocks that organizations must base their business upon. IT roles and responsibilities. Information technology is a relatively new functional area, having only been around formally for around 40 years. The recent IT-related strategic positions are Chief Information Officer, Chief Technology Officer, Chief Security Officer, Chief Privacy Officer, and Chief Knowledge Officer. CIO oversees all uses of IT and ensures the strategic alignment of IT with business goals and objectives. CTO responsible for ensuring the throughput, speed, accuracy, availability, and reliability of IT. CSO, responsible for ensuring the security of IT system. CPO, responsible for ensuring the ethical and legal use of information. And CKO, responsible for collecting, maintaining, and distributing the organization's knowledge.